Good soldiers follow orders.
Welcome back, everyone, for round 2 of the Baddest Batch 1K JTL special. So set for leaders only. Yeah, team, you're gonna hear me. Gonna hear my pitch go up every now and then, and I'm gonna have a burst of enthusiasm just because I'm redoing my YouTube intros. So for round 2, we got a Boba yellow against the Piett red with the thermal oscillator, which decreases your legal deck size by 5. Am I correct?
Yep, that would be the one. The cost of 3 health on the base, so.
Not too bad at all. Funnily enough, I almost prefer the. I understand that from a statistical point of view, it's better to have less cards, but I actually like the data vault. So I can have 60. It's actually like it because I can put more of the cards that I like.
It makes deck building slightly easier because then you don't have to cut down as much.
Absolutely. Yes, darling.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm fine.
Do you need some cards?
No, I'm fine.
A carbonite box, perhaps?
I do need cards, actually. I need some prestige cards, so I need to use some trades eventually. I have a folder to finish.
Is that Dave on the Boba today?
Yes.
Was
Dave and look at them. No. No, I can just see him rearrange his hair. No, they're not Mike. No. But I am Mike, though. Oh, God. Good times. Okay, let's have a look at these opening hands. What kind of initiative system is this? H hit the token in his hand and he was like, pick. To pick initiative. Oh, God. Can tell you that 2 veteran players of the game here. Okay, Salash's Crumb. Good card, by the way.
Oh, great card. Just always begs for an answer.
Always interesting choice in a Piett. I'll tell you what now. Interesting in a meta with so much indirect damage. Like, you can load him up and bring him back.
Yeah.
And kind of use him as your punching bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, good start. Good start. Yeah. Yeah, good start. Because now, if you do some indirect damage, it's going into the super laser tech, and even if you don't, probably do it with Salacious anyway.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about that. Is indirect damage feels bad into a super laser tech.
Yeah. Well, Piett is almost the ultimate counter to this Django and this Boba decks because you're gonna play some beefy units relatively quick and they can soak up a lot of damage. You don't want him to ramp because otherwise next turn he's got Piett and it's gonna be an uphill battle.
Then it's up to a 7-cost ship next turn, which is nuts.
What's H doing? H is looking up at our camera.
Yeah. So he just showed his cards. He's got a Ruthless Raider, an Overwhelming Barrage, and one other card.
Tell him it's probably easier for him to show his cards to his face cam than the. Is that for you?
Okay, we've got the P38.
Put it in front of me if you want. Right there. Right, that way you give Mitch a little bit of room to operate here. Well, I think we'll give people the choice at the front and start at the, or whatever we did, like 3, 2, and 1, and We'll be fine. Because what was it? I'll have a look at our original pricing and we'll do it. Yeah. Go tell H that if he wants to show his hand, it's probably easier on his face cam than on the big cam. Go ahead, Tim. I don't know.
So he used Crom to actually ramp on the previous turn.
The super. And so that's funny because you play. So he played Crom. How is Crom back on the board already? Oh, because super.
So Crom got bounced to hand. Yeah.
And yeah, he comes back
so Super Laser Tech died to Crom. And now.
Okay. No. Oh, you should put Dengar on the other one here. Yeah, you put Dengar on the Underworld because you do more damage if it's an Underworld unit. Yeah. There we go. We're seeing some new cards. That's nice. You can see both players kind of reading the card thing on vanilla, so it's nice. It's a good experience when you play against new cards.
Yeah.
That'll be left over. Oh, I'll bring it home. Maybe. Okay.
And
Piett,
so
play
Dengar gives the gives the unit 2 indirect damage on attack.
Yes.
Or 3.
It's 3 because he put it on an Underworld unit.
On the Underworld, yeah.
So Dave's using one of those new counters from Game Genic. What do you think? Have you used them? Have you seen them used?
I've seen them used. I like the look of them.
Yeah.
It's interesting that he's counting down from 30, but
Yeah, you should. But we'll allow it. Yeah, they're okay. They look like they're a little bit bulky. They take a little bit of room for how small the actual dial is. Of like the numbers are actually relatively small, but they look cool. It's cool that the base fits in there. Now, I've seen some people online complain about the fact that it actually hides how much health the base is. If 0 30, 0 25, 0 27. Because it's right underneath that spot. So I have seen some people saying you should flip your base kind of upside down to face the opponent so that they can see both how much damage you have and how much damage your base is. 30 or 27.
yeah. I've had a lot of players flip it so that the damage numbers are shown face up to the opponent, which I think is quite good.
Okay, so Piett is out now. He can play for 2 less. He's gonna be on 6 next, so he can play Devastator next turn. Tricky for Dave here. Like only 4 damage on base, heading into resource 5 or 6, depending on which side of the board you're on, is not enough for Boba.
Yeah, and we know H has overwhelming barrage in hand, so this is going to be
Maul not as good here, obviously.
tough to do. No?
Well, to be honest, it's an interesting one because you're not going to do the classic ambush overwhelm, but at the same time, it's going to be tough for Dave to handle 7-6 on the ground.
On the board, yeah.
Okay, 6. Four.
There it goes. So
Yeah, so he's going to have to take 2 indirect damage because and an extra one somewhere. Yeah, it's tricky here. Boba being a 6 cost, he's not going to be able to go to attach to that vehicle. Let's see what Dave's got in hand. Prince organizing some pricing. You interested in something? You want me to give you some lunch money so you can get yourself something nice? Hell yeah. We should have extras, so yeah, last minute not last minute, but throughout the week we try to change our pricing. Originally so having regular box for the winner and splits of boxes and things like that. We managed to grab some carbonite actually in the end to give out to surprising. We did say that we would only give it out if we maxed out because that's the only way that we could absorb it financially. So yeah, we did reach 32, so there'll be some carbonite given out.
Very nice. Very nice.
Have you opened some yourself?
So I originally didn't get a box, and then I saw everyone having so much fun opening them that I had to resort to unethical means to get some hand.
Yes, fair enough. Like I'm the same. I didn't pre-order anything. Like the first set that I actually didn't pre-order like a regular booster box or anything like that. But yes, Clint and I split the box, and in the Baddest batch we split one like a third each. And I must say, it was a lot of fun. Like the most fun I've had cracking the box.
Yeah,
like
it was brilliant. It was so much fun.
Every booster gives you that little adrenaline rush that you need. Every booster. It's not like a regular booster. It's amazing when you pull something, but you almost open them thinking, oh, I'm not gonna get anything. Every carbonite booster you pull them open, you're like, there's a really good chance I get something here, and that feels amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it made a regular booster box opening much worse in comparison.
Very correct. Very underwhelming. So Dave's got a bit of a bold back. That droid ship 4-2 deals 3 indirect damage can be a bit of a problem. It does a lot of damage. It's 7 there. If you don't handle it quick, it's going to be 4 in time. So H got 2 moles. Surely you resource one of those.
And Boba coming down this turn.
Yeah, so he's not going to be able to handle all the ships. So Boba is going to attach to one of them. I don't know which one you want to attach to. Probably the one with the most health. So maybe the TIE Bomber. TIE Bomber with Boba on it can actually be tough.
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to attach to the droid platform. I think you have not enough health.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out whether we're going to just do the packs.
Because Boba adds 4, it's a 4/4 upgrade, so yeah, makes that TIE Bomber a 4/8 with indirect damage on attack.
Yeah, 3 of them, which is it's a lot. Like having on attack 3 damage every time. Like you got to figure out where you want to put him. So he's going to. So again, reminder: Dave is counting down, so he's got 16 left. Reminder that also H with the thermal oscillator only has 27 health. 10% less makes a massive difference. Okay.
I wonder if he should have swung the Ruthless into that TIE Bomber.
So it's interesting. I actually think here the mistake that Dave is making is to not attack with the 4-2, because now he's going to take 2 damage from the Ruthless, which is going to, if I'm H, I'm putting it into that bomber, right? You're saving yourself 4 damage.
Yeah.
Granted, you have to take 3 indirect. I don't think it's Dave's role here to do the trading. I think you had a big board. Because now if he has something to clear that bomber, then Boba becomes a bit less.
I think he should have gone the...
Yeah, especially because the Ruthless was exhausted.
Yeah.
Leave it. It's not your role to control. Because if you had gone with
and
all
he's
of them
given
in
up 2
base,
units from board.
Yeah, if you had gone with all of them in base, that would have been 6. Especially because that platform, you want to leave it up to your opponent to handle. You swing for 4 every time you can, and if they do kill it, they have to take another 3 somehow. You have to make it their problem. Because if he has a Devastator now, big problem. Or an Architon. Architon Assault Chip.
Just to ambush in.
Yeah,
Yep.
ambush in, and you're taking that TIE Bomber straight into your resources. It's completely flipping the game. His hand must not be phenomenal here.
No.
Show me your hand, Age. Okay, he's attacking with Piett. Doing a bit of tempo here. Maybe he's waiting for the Boba deploy. But green doesn't have a ton of removal, so like if he was playing blue, I would understand. Power of the dark side, things like that, but ooh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you attach Boba to that, that's nasty as well. Because you got a 9-10. Assholes. Okay, I actually saw a Piett unit
Oof.
into his hand.
That's fair.
What do we got? Piett more. What else is in H's hand?
I saw Piett. I don't know what you saw. I assume he kept one of the. Ooh. So that's one.
Yeah, that's fine.
There
He's already won.
we go. 14. If he manages 2 swings for 9 here, so it's on 23.
That's almost
Surely, I mean, look,
yeah.
Age is full resources. He's got 7. He can play something up to 9 if it's a ship. Surely he's got something. Ooh, looks like a bit
I
swing.
wonder
Yeah,
if he's holding up the mall.
he is. And he's
Yeah.
playing it. It's tough because now he's Dave is fully. I mean, yeah, he can put Boba, swing for 9. Oof.
Yep.
And which is tough because now even your Architon ship can't defeat that Fed's fire spray. He's got 10 health.
Yeah. And next turn he's just swinging for lethal.
Yeah, absolutely. And because you're gonna put him on what, 23? We said. Yeah, so even with like a surprise strike on
Yeah,
the
swinging for
things
9.
like that, yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
because H is not gonna have the. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, is Dave deciding here where the damage goes? Okay, there you go.
Where to put the 4 damage?
I was just
I
making sure
mean,
that
it's
Dave was aware that
because
it wasn't.
Piett's a 7 health.
Yeah, I was making sure that
Yeah.
Dave knew that it wasn't indirect. You pick where the damage goes. Because it looked like you were both kind of thinking about it. Yeah, swing for 90 days. Oh.
I was not until like maybe like 4 years ago.
That's Fire Spray, still a good card. All these sets later.
It's played a bit less now. Obviously, because of the Django and the way it works, you can mass tap so much with Ruthless Raider and the War Juggernaut. So it's played a little bit less, but it's still a phenomenal card.
Yeah. Oh, we do have shoot down.
Shoot down, which kills.
Don't see a way for H out of this one.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna go ask Dave to count up if he doesn't mind. I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask Dave to count. He's damage.
All right, and so Boba takes it with the big fire spray.
gaslighting you to me. Like, no, it's almond, I swear. My friend that does that books aren't great. Like, oh, no, it is.
The game was interesting because it felt like Piett was on top, getting that early ramp, but just the fire spray coming down ready, and then Boba deploy onto it, really turned that one around. And he was able to hit for 18 over 2 turns. So it is Tim commentating. I'm assuming that's Oscar in chat.
All right, there you go. Yeah, told the boys to. I told Dave to count up. Again, it's and plus he's switching the side
Count
of
up.
his,
Yep.
of his base as well. So now we can see how much health. Yeah, told him count up because technically it's the rule. Again, we're not being strict with rules today, so I don't care. Yes, Blake, he is team commentating. It's just more that I prefer if they do the same thing. If they were both counting down, all right, whatever. But if one's counting up, one's counting down, I think it's better that we.
Yep.
All good, Judge Thread.
I think counting down makes more sense in Twin Suns.
In Twin Suns. Yeah, I get. Maybe. Have you played much Twin Suns yourself, Tim?
I haven't. I built my first Twin Suns deck last weekend.
Okay.
So
What is it? Talk to me.
it's about. I've got Vader and Tarkin, just a whole bunch of Imperial cards.
Which Vader?
Because I don't typically play old Vader, set 1
Okay.
Vader.
Yes.
I don't typically play much villain.
Yeah.
Villain.
Cool.
So I figured I might as well put those cards to use.
My Twin Suns deck is Anakin and Palpatine.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Anakin Palpatine. It's fun being able to play both heroic and villainy cards.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I just have access, especially in Twin Suns, because then I like my late game is when you have access to either Luke and Snoke and Devastator and things like that, you know, and you don't and Redemption and yeah, it's a good time. And
Yeah.
you have
Just
power.
make yourself a big target at the table.
Oh, absolutely. And Power of
Yeah.
Dark Sides. And so I played blue. And so you still have a bit of removal, the villainy removal, which is good. So I'm a target at the table, but not always, because people tend to be like, hey, I need to keep him alive so I can remove the big stuff from my opponents. So it's quite a fun balance.
Yeah, yeah.
Liam saying
Sarge
managed
and you,
to
Boba.
wrangle a few of the Newcastle people together. Twin Suns weekend before last year. Twin Suns is a blast. Every time I play, I have so much fun. Ran new Sarge and you, Boba. Sounds good. Ethan ran new Lando and old Luke. Feels a bit redundant, but I guess it's shield galore. Russell ran Cad and new Boba, yeah. And Alex ran Palp and Pope. The issue with running Lando and Luke at the same time is they both cost 1, so you can't double up. Unless you mega ramp. Like, I saw Blake was somewhere. Blake, feel free to come in on the Discord if you're around. We'll have you.
I think it's actually Oscar from the Perth community. Our double showdown winner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I assume it was Blake. Oscar can come in, I guess. We'll have him. Okay. So Piett early this time. So funny how this card has really barely been played up until now, right? And now
Yeah.
it makes sense now. Now you know you look at this card 3
Oh,
sets ago
absolutely.
and you're like, nah, I don't know. It's all right, but I'm not gonna play it. And now Piett leader comes around, and you're like, now I see it.
I can ambush in big ships,
Yeah.
and yeah, no,
It's-
it feels brilliant.
It's what's phenomenal in the way this game is designed. I think a lot of the cards, just you look at it when the set come out, and you're like, how is this even a thing? It's unplayable, right? Or it's very underwhelming, very underpowered.
Mhm.
Sets roll around, and the more you look back at cards, you're like, ooh, now I see what this was. This was meant to be with this, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. And it's interesting because we also see the opposite in some cases where when it's revealed, we're like, oh, how is this not broken?
Yes.
And then
And then you
it
play,
comes
you're
out
like,
and it actually feels quite fair in a lot of cases.
absolutely.
Yeah.
What was? Let me think.
It's a resupply from the Piett. So
Ooh,
gonna get Piett deploy next turn
Haven't seen
into ambushing ships.
haven't seen TIE Phantoms in a while. They've kind of gone extinct a little bit.
Yep.
They're just
Because
not as good in this meta.
indirect damage still hits them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you have a lot more space now, and you have a lot of stuff that can ambush with 3 health. Like a blue leader eats that up, right? And so there's a lot of ships
Yeah.
now that can take care of that, no problemo. It's just not as good. Okay, now H is he's in his bag now,
Just a couple things.
ambushing the ruthless.
Yes. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
You tired? Queen's already tired. It's 12:30. Queen's tired.
6 hours to go.
I bet you did, darling.
Judging is hard work, Clint.
Oh, he hasn't done much judging at all.
nice to be.
It's not terrible, but I think it's because of this.
You think it's that?
I think so. If this was plugged straight into that, it would
See,
be
I
fine.
can't look away.
It's such you can't even see.
So, oh yeah, I've got the other cable if you want to try.
Not right
because
now.
it's-
Oh,
no.
maybe others.
Okay.
Maybe
This is what
maybe
it is.
during break.
This is really fair, to be honest.
I know.
Fucking set up.
Thanks, man.
What are you playing? Feds Fire Spray?
Fet's Fire Spray, so 2 indirect damage, plus the 1 from Boba. So
Okay, I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna ask him.
The thing in this matchup, what's tough is Piett ramps. So he's 5 cost lead, which is already 1 less than Boba. And if he ramps, he comes down 2 turns before. And Boba just doesn't have like
Yep.
the ground presence to deal Piett, so he's probably gonna stay alive the whole time. It's just
Yeah, the floating ones. Yeah, I did that one time. I liked it.
okay. Deploys Piett.
Too much ADHD.
Yep.
I'm just like,
I think he'll dead. He's gotta go.
no thoughts at all.
Want me to try this later?
That's, just try it during lunch. But that's the one that comes with the camera.
Is it about to be lunch?
That doesn't help me. So you,
It's just
oh,
an extension.
I get you. Yeah, that can help me actually.
It's
I
just
got
an
you.
extension so you can plug it into the hub.
Yeah, I can try. Easy. Yes.
Do you know this man?
Yeah. He's wanted.
Told you I'm gonna shoot him.
Nice board for H here already. I think if I'm Dave, I would probably try to handle that yet unit. Like it's ambush. I don't think you want to leave that on the board.
it's hard. Yeah.
What is he on 5?
Because now Piett leader just soaks up indirect damage,
Yes, correct.
and
You
you're
need
fine
to-
with that.
Oh wow. Kill. H's favorite play. Look, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with the setup we got here. The streaming table's nice, surprising table's good. We got Mitch from Thor from the Central Coast was playing today. Brought some of the stock, got a little table set up. Streaming table's good over there. There's room for everyone. And we're actually sharing the space with some miniatures gaming players. So we got some playing miniatures over there. So it's quite nice.
Okay. What games are they
I
playing?
think, I'm gonna say, I think Warhammer. think about it.
Okay.
So, funny enough, we're actually gonna try to communicate with them because we know the guys who took up. They will also be here on the 3rd when we have 2K. And I'm gonna try to negotiate
Yep.
if they can play some Legion, Shadow Point, whatever, just to stay in theme, right? Because it's Star Wars weekend. I'm gonna be like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. We gotta get this going. So Dave's rebuilding his board again prior to Boba flip.
Exact same thing that he did last time. Bomber plus a 3 cost.
Yeah.
He played last time. I remember playing. Oh, he played that 4-2 droid ship platform. So he played that again.
Yes. Yeah.
He's in a bit of a slightly better position now because both his unit can stoke up the Ruthless Raider when defeated ability. So that's good.
Yeah.
Do you know if Boba Leader has to do all 4 damage to one unit, or you just can spread them out as you want? Because I think here maybe I just...
You can divide it among any number of units. So.
Oh, that's tough. Tough for Dave. I think here you're fine. Honestly, you attach Boba to the 7th Fleet Defender and you 3 into Piett, 1 into the Raider. I think you put yourself in a decent position. What's Dave trying to kill?
No, it's sort of back to
Judge call. I think Dave extra resourced.
Yeah, he's got 7 resources.
I think he extra resourced.
I think
Or maybe
so.
he put his hand there. We could actually. Can we?
He's
rewind?
got his hand off.
If you get the stream open, you might be able to.
I can actually clip and see what happened. So let's see. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources.
Oh, it looks like he must have extra resource. Okay, well they're solving it out somehow. But did he extra resource? Because he shouldn't be on 7, I don't think. Not 6.
No, he had 6 resources. Oh wait, no, there was 2 cards on top of one another.
Okay, yeah. So he put 2. He grabbed 2 from his hand. And he put 2
Yeah.
down.
I just made him shop.
So how many cards should he have in hand? Well, that's fine. They played it out. We could have.
Oh, was it meant to go back to his hand?
I think he put 2 cards. Is that what you're saying, Tim? He put 2 cards from his hand down.
So there were 2 cards on top of each other, which might have. But he only put 1 resource for that turn. I'm just looking back to previous turn.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah,
1, 2,
it's fine.
3,
He
4,
just put the
5.
card back. I think he put 2 cards down from his hand
Actually,
on
that
top.
doesn't really work.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It doesn't really work, does it?
I'm hungry. Do you want to cheese and bacon roll?
unless hold on, he can take that card back, but he probably would have to make it public information. Is that what happened? He put 2 cards from his hand onto the resource at once.
I need to learn to.
Yeah.
Clint,
And I can see how it happened.
did you just take 2 from his hand and put it down? You could make him take a card back. You would probably have to make it public information. Just play it however you want, but I'm just saying. Okay. I think he put 2 at the same time, but it's fine. Okay. So what Dave's saying, yeah, what Dave thinks he did, he basically had the same card twice in hand, and so he thought, okay, I'm gonna resource that, put it down, and then look at his hand again, and was like, oh wait, like I thought I'm resourcing this, and so put
I
it
should
down
have,
again. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's probably something like that. Regardless, thanks team for being the warden. Okay, so fire spray's out
Fet's
again.
fire spray again. Yeah.
What's dangerous when you're playing against red is the upgrade hate, which I think Dave is being careful about right now.
I agree. I always try and live my mother.
It seems like there's a lot of community updates.
Like there's no measurements.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
most of
because
the round
H
is-
still has all these resources ready.
Exactly, and if you H here again, I don't know what his plan is. You almost attack the Piett unit that's open and just kind of tempo it out. Okay. 5/5 for 3. This has overwhelm and raid 1.
First day, I was like, oh, they got Monday Night Star Wars at Town Hall good game.
Okay.
Yeah. It is after that.
Yeah, see, I hate that trade. I don't like that trade. See, like they forgot here about that. I think you just go base here
Yeah.
because he would have been on.
Yeah.
He had 4 open. I think you attach Boba, then you just go for it.
I think you just attach Boba.
Because the issue here, but the H's unit is gonna kill his fire spray because he has raid 1. Again, he's got full resources open. He's got 6. Let's see what he can put together. But
Well, that's the thing. If he flips Boba
Yep.
and Raider just takes away the shield, but he's still attacking for 7.
yes, correct.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Boba
there you go.
ground.
Look, well played here because he knew what he thought maybe H was holding the interceptor, the Fang fighter. Sorry, so that would have been a very feel bad moment for Dave if H managed to pull that off. Okay, both on 14 here. Let's see a Devastator in. Oh wow, both Devastators. Holy. That's done.
This is in the stream.
I guess so. Oh yeah, I can see she put some little party hats here. Oh no, Liam saying if you're running red, do you prefer confiscate, system shock, or power failure? Or Fang fighter, I guess. I don't play confiscate if I'm playing red. That's for sure. Red, like confiscate is my upgrade hate if I play like blue green hero. I prefer Fang fighter any day of the week. System shock or power failure? Maybe system shock is not bad. Is that the new one, system shock? Is that power failure? Power failure, I think, is the one from set 1.
Yeah.
The one with the droid.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, System Shock doesn't hit leader upgrades,
It's
so
just non-unique upgrades.
yeah.
Ooh.
And now the Devastator ambushes, or it should ambush, right?
It should have. No, I think it's 6 or less. Or is it 6 or
Oh,
more?
okay.
6 or
No,
more,
it's 6 or more. 6 or more. Yeah.
He just forgot.
I guess it is optional.
I don't know what you wouldn't do. You got to overwhelm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But we just forgot. I think that's game for H here. Interesting. So here he spends 2 resources to tap his unit with the Fed's Fire Spray. A good play, but that you rarely see these days. And now, obviously, the Fed's Fire Spray is a damage machine, right? You're thinking 5-2 base every time. But... No. He's got to.
But again, if you ambush in the Devastator.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah.
Unless he killed something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he killed the Boba leader with the
Devastator.
Devastator, when it came down, killed the Boba leader.
Absolutely.
As part of its when played ability. But
yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't ambush. Maybe forgot.
Not crying.
yeah.
I think here, if you're Dave, unless you got a waylay, it's gonna be real ugly.
Yeah.
I think I know it's kind of counterproductive to that style of deck, but if you're Dave, you almost want to run some. You would have run some Bazine from the sideboard, get rid of those big problematic stuff. There is 15 minutes left, which is going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but looking at H's hand. Oh, IG.
Can you tell them they have 15 left?
Say what?
They have 15 minutes left because they might want to scoop. Yeah, I'm just saying, I need to tell them they got 15 minutes left because I think if you're Dave here, you're probably scooping to try to go to game 3.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Dave, I'm scooping here. If you can't deal with a Devastator,
I mean, he's just dead next turn on board, right?
They're scooping and they're going in. I think.
Yeah.
I think if I'm them here, I'm dead, I'm scooping. You don't get past the Devastator, and even if you do, you waylay. It's not replay. It's clean up your board.
Yeah. Planetary Bombardment would have finished it next turn, anyways. It would have
Did you have that in
been.
hand? No, maybe.
Yeah. So he had Devastator and Planetary Bombardment
Yeah, that was it.
Every time
I'll be back in a
somebody takes
second.
his shirt off,
You got
after
it.
game 3.
Same.
every time we're watching the NRL.
You want to step in for me? I'm going to the toilet.
Don't do that. Yeah. He's urged to find one.
Oh, fuck, hold on, I need to plug my phone in.
T-Bo's always.
Because this is like your bed, see like
Probably.
it's from the
Plugging my phone.
Yeah.
Got so much shit.
Like a teenage me.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, you're on.
Have you seen his show on Netflix, The Gentleman? Yeah, he's handsome, bro. That was a really good show. It was a good show.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou, kati pai.
You think
Is there anyone out there?
No, you are. You said no. Maybe. That's no way.
Him not there. Okay. Clint has stepped in for a few minutes while Tebow goes to drain the lizard. We've got the boys have. I think Dave conceded game 1, so that moves on to game 2.
Yeah.
No, looks like H may have conceded game 1. The initiative token is on his side.
that movie was that TV show was really.
I love the scene where they made his brother dance in the chicken soup.
But I don't know why it didn't ever continue. Like I thought it was never
Need to be able to see the chat. I know what the chat's doing. What's the chat doing? Let me bring it up on my tablets.
And I think we ended up watching the movie was basically
Ah, Clint.
Hey!
some big names.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou, kati pai.
Big dogs.
You've got me.
Hello.
Tebo's gone to the bathroom to do bathroom things. He'll either be 2
Okay, fair
minutes or
enough.
20 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
There we go, he's back now.
You got it.
He's there. How's it going, Tim?
I'm going.
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you enjoying the swoo? So
Any big judge calls yet? Or you?
no big judge calls.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
it's
the
been brilliant.
resource thing was the biggest one so far. There was a judge call before about
Yeah.
the
Are you gonna stay and have lunch together?
which is the 3 cost
I'm staying.
event that you can steal someone's upgrade and move it. But he was
Oh,
trying
okay,
but
yep.
they were checking to see if, but it was a perilous position, and they were checking to see if it tapped again if he moved it. But obviously, because it's not played, it's only just moved. It
Yes.
doesn't retap the unit.
Does.
I'll tell you who I think is more.
So, and then the resource thing over there. We got it right in the end, I think, because I wasn't too sure 100% what had happened. It's a casual event.
He's less skilled though.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go through all the motions with it when it was a relatively simple resourcing mistake. He had the tactical droid bomber
Think of anybody who's
2 in hand, and he just put both of them down.
Unlike
So we just returned one
Yeah.
with the hand in the end. So. Check your resources, boys. Evidence of the crime. That's the one.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I'm not too sure what happened in game one. I don't know if Dave just couldn't get enough. He just couldn't get the final blow because he was just loading up all the. Tim was just loading up all his big units with the indirect, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So game one, Dave took down with a fire spray with Boba on it.
Right.
Which dealt 18 damage over 2 turns.
Whoa.
And then game 2, it was just Piett dropping big ships and giving them ambush with Piett units. So
Yeah, right. Okay. So
game
just
3,
basically
it looks like Tim has resupply.
taking turn off. Always like taking a turn off. Oh, I don't like.
Yeah, taking a turn off, but I mean,
it's just taking a turn off is just a long-standing joke in
Us-
our group.
yeah. And as a Sabine played, actually don't mind seeing that sometimes.
100%. All right, so Dave's got a TIE bomber and a tactical droid platform, which is fine. I wonder if is Dave running stay on target to pop on the TIE bomber to be able to choose where that indirect damage goes?
If he, I don't think he's played it yet.
Because that's quite a nice little combo, that. Because the TIE bomber, I like the TIE bomber, but it does need that little bit of
Yes.
for with stay on target just to push it over that curve a little bit. Oh, it's got the fire spray out.
I do like it. But I don't know that that's going to fix my
That fire spray is pretty good.
mum was like, she's like, you have to try it.
The
Um,
yeah,
back at
and being able to
1:30
deal
for
3 indirect when played.
After lunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
she wasn't.
Okay, so he's got he's deployed the Piett already, and now we're going to start seeing the big old ship.
Yeah, can have a balance.
So I guess what Tim's wanting to do here is just tank all the indirect somewhere. I think a lot of people have been like just loading up their large units so they've got up to 2 health left, so they can't really be sniped. I mean, in this instance, you probably wouldn't want to put any more than 4 on Piett, just so he doesn't get daring raided or something, just to sort of clear him out there.
Yeah. Just keep.
It was like, yeah.
130, back at 130. Back at 130.
Did like that.
Did you say there was somewhere in here that they took off?
There is the kitchen,
Yeah.
but if just check to see what the wait time is on it. If not, left out the front doors, and there's a whole lot of cafes when you get to the intersection and turn right. Oh yeah, okay. So that looks like that's what H has done. He's just loaded 4 on the Piett there. It's going to be very difficult for Dave to interact with the Piett. So I'm going to imagine the Piett's going to stick around for a little bit.
Yeah. As he has the first 2 games, Piett, once he deployed, was there the whole game.
Tebow, 5 minutes. Can you? Yeah.
I don't reckon he bought any snacks today.
So the missile platform had to go into the Sentinel, which feels a little bit bad, but
But he
Had to be
gets
done.
He gets the 3 damage, 3 indirect off. Is it 3 or 4 indirect off the missile droid platform?
So,
Should be 3 indirect.
3 indirects. Yeah. Yeah. All right. 5 on Piett.
Finally gonna get some damage into base. So I did see some messages before, but have you booked your flight over for the Sydney events over May weekend? Has everyone gaslit you or bullied you into doing it yet?
I have not yet.
How was your trip to Japan?
Everyone's in the process of bullying me into it. Yeah.
How was
It was brilliant.
It was
It
good?
was so much fun. So much good food there. Yeah.
I forgot that you were going there after I saw you last.
Yeah.
That's good. That's still on the list for Stella and I to go to. We'll probably get there this year, but I don't think it's probably going to happen. Surprise strike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We can send you plenty of travel tips.
Yeah, nice. All right, so we're on 2 verse 12 here.
We go back as
Yes.
2 verse 12 here.
I think. Yeah. Dave's just pushing damage while he can.
Yeah. The thermal oscillator base for Piett's interesting, but I guess you want if you've got the 45 card minimum, you can just dig for your ships a lot faster.
Yeah.
Digging for your
exactly.
Ruthless Raider, digging for your Devastator, because you can play Devastator. If you've got Piett out, you can play the Devastator for 2 less and give it an ambush with the other Piett. That seems pretty disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we saw that last game, and it definitely
did we? Okay.
cleared the board.
Yep.
Dealt 10 damage to Boba leader, so yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, that Devastator is a big boy.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
So Dave's just trying to keep his board developed here, but he's going to have trouble dealing with that Devastator.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for him to remove, because unless he's got a waylay or something.
Doing good? Having a lovely time? Can you hear Tim fine?
I can hear Tim fine.
We haven't seen him play a waylay.
I haven't seen him play a waylay. I definitely think
not yet in this
even
series.
If we're looking at sort of like a set 4 meta, like set 4 leader only meta in a vacuum, I think you still want to be playing waylays because you've still got the Pietts. We'll see. You've still got the Pietts that will be dropping the big ships. You've still got the Bobas that are going to be triple dark rating in Devastators as well. So even in set 4 leader only meta
and planetary bombardment.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Yeah, someone was like, "Oh, you're having him."
You're not seeing the live view that I'm seeing, are you? You're watching the stream.
No, I'm slightly delayed, so I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, so he just dumped the planetary bombardment.
12 indirects.
So if Dave can't deal with this, oh, there we go. We're at time. What's the what?
Rising bracketing.
Sorry, just give us a few minutes and I'll let you know. I'm just gonna step away, Tim, and deal with the end of round stuff. If you just want to continue.
Okay, no worries.
Dealing with stuff. Cool. Thanks, buddy.
I'll Yep. Cool.
So everyone gets 3 packs.
And
then there's extra for top 4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Pretty basic.
You're out now.
Oh.
Believe it's time in the round as Dave looks to rebuild. So if that's the case, we'll see them play until the end of this phase and then one more turn after this. But in all honesty, it's not looking good for Dave on the Boba.
Whoa.
It's just going to be very hard to deal with that Devastator this turn or next. So
What if I just set the Mick who runs the store on this TV sitting on the top? I haven't noted it yet. He will pay you later. Not too
So Boba flips the ground, and Piett claims initiative, but oh no, he's going onto the fire spray and dealing 4 damage, but I think that's game, and Piett takes it 2-1. Just too many big ships to deal with.